Jules, speaking of French players potentially on the move, Paul Pogba linked to PSG. Is this a situation where Manchester United is just looking at the reality of in 2022, losing him for nothing?
It has to be, Sebi. It has to be because we know that Leonardo and Marcelo Pochettino are huge fans. That contact has already been made with Mino Raiola, and Leonardo and Mino have talked a lot through this summer already over Donnarumma and over other things. So this has started on that side already. Then the other side is United. They will try, I think, to maybe offer him a new deal, try to extend the deal to avoid losing him for free in a year's time anyway. But I think Pogba can also say, I want to go now. I'm interested in the PSG project. This is my hometown. This is where I want to go. And then I think he would be in a very strong position to do that if he wants to. And then it's down to United to maybe find the right price for them, for someone who they bought for 100 million euros now in 2016, in the summer 2016, and maybe just cut the losses and let him go.
Frank, on Paul Pogba, how do you think he'd fit in at PSG? You like the move?
I think I would like the move for Manchester United. Manchester United has been facing a problem since Pogba has played for them, where they couldn't find the right position for him. Now, having for Paris-Saint Germain, I think it's also a problem because Paris-Saint Germain is always going around the spot of the right midfielder that they are looking for, but never get the right one. And you have Wijnaldum, you have Verratti, you have Paredes, you have Pogba. Where is the real defender?
Where's the Kanté?
The Kanté, the Anderson, and some others. What is his name? Casemiro. They don't have that, and they've been having problem every year to win the Champions League because they don't have that kind of player.
Don't they also have a problem with like superstars? You always talk about that with PSG, that it's all about the superstars. Would Pogba be the fix there? Would he fit into that well?
Well, we can watch on ESPN Plus Galacticos, and we have the precious example of somebody who only wanted the stars and couldn't win anything for like 2 or 3 years because he had all those stars.
And you always bring that up as a shortcoming of PSG.
Yes, that's the problem. You need water carrier. You need people who works in the shade for the big stars. But you need them, and urgently at Paris Saint Germain if they want to win something.
Stevie, from a Manchester United perspective.
Absolute disaster.
Really?
Aye.
Why? They can't afford to let him go?
I don't think so. Manchester United, when they've done well, Pogba's been a huge part of it. You know, they've been talking about a club that is trying to push Liverpool and Manchester City. They've just signed Sancho. Well, we can only be better with Sancho adding to what we have. So if you take Pogba away, I mean that leaves a huge hole. You know, Frank's talking about no defensive in midfield for PSG. But you take Pogba out of Manchester United, where's the excitement? Where's the passes coming from? You know, he's got a great understanding with Rashford and with Fernandes.
You have Bruno Fernandes, but
Bruno Fernandes, by the way, last season, if he hadn't taken penalty kicks, he wasn't the Bruno Fernandes the last 6 months of the season as he has been. So I'm just saying, Frank, if you take Pogba away from Manchester United, you're sucking life out of them as well. Never mind the fact that you've got to try and replace him, which you can't.
Not that the talent is there, but I'm sorry. Last year, when they played with Fred and McTominay, is when they became very performant. And Pogba wasn't there, or was there sometimes, but they wasn't there. And they scored goals, but they were stronger defensively. So we know with Pogba, and it's been a problem since he left Juventus, that they can't find a spot to make sure it can be useful offensively, but also defensively. That's been a problem.
This is Manchester United we're talking about. We're not talking about a team that has to be solid and has to be tight and it has to do. This is Man United. Man United have to play a certain type of football. Man United have to have certain types of players.
Do you want?
They can't go and. I mean, McTominay is as good as he was. That's what he is. Fred. How many other teams are signing Fred? I don't think there's too many teams signing Fred. No, so if you're going to have your water carriers, as you rightly said, because you need them, then you need somebody who's going to bring the sparkle.
I'm sorry,
and that's Pogba. Pogba's the guy who's capable.
I'm not talking about the personal. I'm talking the way they have to play. Manchester United, when they won the treble, who played we played midfield. Roy Keane and Scholes. Boom, strong, and 4 guys at the back strong. That's Manchester United at their best.
Scholes could pick passes and score goals.
Yes, but
that's what Pogba does. Picks passes and scores goals.
Pogba doesn't do Scholes' work defensively.
No, and that's why Manchester United were second and not first, because they need more than just a Pogba.
That we can agree.
Right.
Shaka, where do you fall on this? Is United good enough to let a player like that walk?
I think they should, yes. I think it's a win-win in all honesty. Listen, I'm a huge Paul Pogba fan, but I think he's been far too inconsistent for Manchester United. I think Paul Pogba's best season was when Ibrahimovic was in the team. And he had that player of quality to link up with and to feed to and feed off of. I just don't think Manchester United are that team anymore. I don't think they have that type of personality anymore. And given Pogba's inconsistencies, let him go. I feel let him go now. Otherwise, he walks in 12 months' time on a free. I think it's also better for Pogba if he leaves United. So, for me, up to me, I got it done.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.